go. Got the fireplace going. I've got my tea steeping. Let's take the tea bag out. For those of y'all who were here last year, I bought a loose leaf tea last year, which was fun because I got to have the different tea steepers. But it was a lot more work in the mornings to put my loose leaf tea in the little, usually it was a little critter. Also, I wasn't prepared, so I ended up buying a bunch of them. But now I have a bunch, and they're really fun. But bags of tea are just so easy. You just rip it open, and you're good to go. Good morning, everyone. Hello from Newfoundland. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, beautiful people. Okay, that's still really hot. Now, I am going to tell you, okay, a couple things. First, we are going to do 2 lives kind of back to back this morning as we're doing our catch up. For those of you who followed along yesterday, you know, and who've been following along daily, had a family emergency over the weekend. So I didn't do Friday's live or record the Saturday and Sunday videos. So yesterday we did Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So this morning we're going to do yesterday's. And then a little bit later, we will do today's, and then we'll be all caught up on everything. Now, the tea that I pulled for this video, the 14th, was English Rose. And I've already had a rose tea once this Advent, and I don't love them. And they taste kind of like soap. Elizabeth is saying yesterday was fun. It was a lot of videos. It was very fun. It was good to hang out with y'all. Anyway, so I decided, I made an executive decision this morning that I'm not going to make myself drink an English rose tea because and since each day had 2 tea bags, that meant that I had bags left over from past days that I did really like, and I loved the vanilla chai, so I'm drinking the vanilla chai instead today. Because I just am. Yep. And this one is yesterday, so we get to open the first Hanukkah. Yes, person 2493. We get to open the first Hanukkah box. Yep, which is the last of the boxes to start opening. So that means that we will get to be opening now everything that's left. There won't be any to the side. So Anna says rose tea doesn't even sound good. I think it would smell good. Like I think like a potpourri simmer pot of rose is lovely, but yeah. Magnum says life too short. Drink good tea flavors first. Yes. So, but I wanted to like full disclosure because at some point someone's gonna ask, "Oh, what do you think of today's tea?" And then I would say it then. And I wanted to be upfront about the fact that no, no. So it's chai instead of potpourri soups. This person, 2463, and yes, it is. Oh, let's see. Kimberly says the English rose tea isn't too bad. I too don't like rose teas, but it was the best rose tea I've had. That saying, I wouldn't buy a box of it. That's fair. Maybe on a day where I'm feeling more adventurous, I will try the English rose. But I was up late last night trying to get caught up on cookie baking. I made progress on cookie baking, not caught up, but I made progress. Your box, drink what you like. Yes. Okay. Oh, no, stop. I'm trying to get down to the comments. There we go. Good morning. Good morning. Try Numi Chi chocolate quilter. It doesn't taste like chocolate. It's good. But if it's going to say chocolate, I feel like it should taste like chocolate. Gingerbread houses, sugar cookie houses were beautiful. Yeah, so Elizabeth saying, I promised y'all yesterday that I would post the video of the sugar cookie houses that we made over the weekend with family. I always bake the sugar cookie from scratch. Like I make the dough, cut out the cookie shapes. I have specialty cookie cutters for cutting out the shapes for the different. There's one shape for the house shaped sides, and then there's another shape that makes the other sides and then the roof. And we made a dozen of them, and I had them all in a video, and I posted that yesterday for y'all to see. So, and there were folks from 80 on up to the grandmas that made the houses, so it was fun. And one of them was mine. And when I say mine, it was actually my husband and mine. So I guessed that we'd have a dozen people, and I was short by like 2 cookie houses. If I would have brought 2 more, we would have had exactly enough for everybody, all the bodies that were there. But I was a little short, so my husband and I tag teamed on a house. He started it, and then I finished it. Amy says, I see you reached 93.6 thousand followers. Yes, 90.6. We're getting there. Liz got here for the live. Yay! Okay, my tea is just cool enough to barely sip. Which one was yours, says Lizbeth. Did you guess? Did you guess which one maybe was mine? I'm going to start, I think, opening some Advents already. It was a tag team with my husband and I. All right, we're going to start with Stitch Supply. But I really like it. I think it came together really well. Actually, today is the 16th. Yeah, today's the 16th, so we are doing day 15. Ooh, this one's got some weight to it. I like the last house with the black and white roof. Person 2463. Yep, 15. For a second, I thought you were saying that you thought my house was the 15th house. And I was like, but there were only 12 houses. How could I have the 15th house in this? Yes, today is the 16th, but right now we're opening the 15th. Yes. My husband has an old gingerbread house mold to make the sides. I wonder if it would work with sugar cookie dough. So I use like a stiffer sugar cookie dough because gingerbread tends to be a little stiffer and you don't want it to like spread out. So a sugar cookie recipe that you make, like, you know, any sugar cookies that you cut and then bake and they don't really spread. Yep. Okay. Day 15, cute box. So Rashida Coleman Hale designed the boxes for Stitch Supply Company this year. Denise says, good morning. Glad to be here. I'm glad you're here as well. Ooh, it looks like there's fabric in here. We have 2, I'm guessing, fat quarters of fabric in our little box. Favorite sugar cookie recipe is good old Betty Crocker. Do you have your own recipe? I mean, I have a recipe that I was given. I want to say that, like, on my blog, I was going to go look and double check that if you search cookie on the blog that you will find the recipes. Are there cutters available for the house pieces? I got mine, at least 15 years ago, I would guess, in like a kit at, I don't remember if it was, I want to say it was at Michael's. Oh, we have our first moderated comment from YouTube. All right, YouTube, where are we at today? Pretty fat quarters. I like orange. It's going to be that kind of day with YouTube today. Jacqueline got moderated. Good morning. Good morning. Yours when you were like 3. I'm 45. So, but I've been making gingerbread houses. Gosh. Oh, I'm trying to, this tells you how tired I am. The darn thing won't open. Yeah, because I have to turn it. I was trying to open it from the hinge side. Look how much easier it is when you turn it. Bulk Barn has shapes and pans for rent. Okay. Maybe YouTube's been in the eggnog. Very possible. YouTube doesn't know what a fat quarter is. Very likely that YouTube doesn't know what a fat quarter is. We have to understand that quilters on YouTube, there's like maybe 1 million quilters on YouTube would be my guess, because Missouri Star has the biggest following on YouTube and they don't have 1 million subscribers. So let's even say, I mean, maybe there's like 1.5 million. It might even be 2 million. And Missouri Star has like almost half of the subscribers on YouTube. Let's say there's like 2 million. But there are folks on YouTube who have like 10 million and more subscribers. The biggest categories on YouTube are gaming and makeup tutorials. I believe that's still the top two. Yep. YouTube doesn't know what a lot of things are. No, Norma, they don't. Okay, day 15. So I always take what YouTube says with a grain of salt. Okay, here's day 15. I am tired today, and they put the numbers on top of one another like this. And I know it's backwards for y'all, but seriously, that made it very hard to find. Good morning from sunny ND, North Dakota. I got there. I got there. They need a quilter moderator. I don't think they would hire one. Quilters can use makeup tools, just not using makeup. We definitely do. Ooh, there's two little skinny ones. I think these are the molasses chips. I think these are molasses chips. Good morning from Texas. Rebecca says I'm late. I'm sitting in the wrong live. Oh no. I should look. There might be a live that I tried starting yesterday that gave me a hard time. And it might be sitting there like pending. I should look, and if like I should go delete that if it's there. They are yummy. It's dark chocolate. Alright, this is Camberville Threads. Oh look, 15 right on top. Alright, there's like a little thingy sticking, like it's a notepad kind of thing. But there's a thingy on top. Okay, I don't know if you can. I can kind of see through. Yeah, I can a little bit see through. I don't know what it is. And I'm excited because it's another one of my items. I love it when my notions make it into... I don't know why there's this thing at the top, though. That is stumping me. Oh, I know what that is. That's the zipper of the Ziploc bag. That's what's stumping me. Okay. I'm going to say what's in here is a quilt doodle pad. All right. Marcia says, be sure to thumbs up the live. I got stuck in that one yesterday, says Denise. Eastern Tennessee was sunny until about 20 minutes ago. Yep. Connie says, glad I could finally join the live and figure out how to comment. Connie from Pittsburgh, welcome. We love having you here. Sunny day today, but high winds expected later. I get here a little late every day because I can't find your live. I don't know why, but I only got notified by YouTube once. I know. I think, so you're more likely, although not guaranteed, if there's like a little bell symbol, if you go to like youtube.com Carolina Moore, you can find a little bell symbol and tap that. And that means you're asking to be notified. Donna says the tea balls were so cute. They were. They're really cute. All right. Quilt doodle pad. Quilt doodle pad. I designed this last year. It's a notepad, 50 pages. And it has like graph paper, but it's like graph paper design, especially for quilters. Put a little dot in the very middle. And I put dots in these four corners if you wanted to make an uneven 9 patch. And then these dots right here are for a perfect 9 patch. This is actually for a 16 patch. I didn't put the dot right here in the middle and here in the middle because I figured you could eyeball that. But it just makes it nice for like if you're on a phone call and you want to doodle, you don't have to sit there and count because it has the little dots for you. And then down at the bottom, if you wanted to do the quilt math to figure out the seam allowances so you can make your block, there's instructions here. There's also a QR code. Or no, it's instructions. This is the back of it. Inside, on the back, other side of this, there's instructions for you to be able to do the quilt math to make your block if you want. Yeah. Oh, Pollyanna, or Polly O'Laughlin says, turn the notifications off and back on. Did that this morning. Finally got the notification. Ooh, good tip. because you're reminding YouTube that you really do want the notifications. Because some folks, like, they put the notifications on and then they get these notifications and they keep ignoring them. And YouTube's like, well, you didn't really want the notifications because you keep ignoring them. So we'll stop sending them to you. And you're like, but I did want them. Just, like, not for every one of her videos, just for the lives. And that's okay. And that says, I learn things, new things every live. Me too. This is why I love chatting with everyone. All right. We are doing the Bella Rose, and I'm going to grab my pen because I wrote on the box what day we're doing. Ooh, I need a marker. Come here. All right, this one will do. We're doing day 3 today. So I'm going to cross off day 3. Oh, something fell out. I think it fell out of here. We didn't see it. Okay. 12, 9, 11. Oh, we've got our folder too with our pattern. 7, 6, 5, 3. Found it. Day 3. We also have our pattern from our folder. Dang phone calls made April late. Dang phone calls. It's right. I'm still here. Saw what, says Magnum. I don't know. Don't know. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Okay. Ooh, there's like multiple pages today's pattern. Am I doing this right? Oh, that's 5. So I'm going too far. There we go. That is multiple pages. So this is clue 3 for our quilt. And it's going to make this little block with the double pom-poms on the hat. That's cute. So got our Snowy Friends pattern, or Frosty Friends pattern. And let's open up our little gift. My Missouri Star Quilt Company order was just delivered. It has been on a cross-country trip for 3 weeks. It took the scenic route. See a theme happening, says Keisha. I mean, it does say Frosty Friends, so I like, and also, I mean, the box has Frosty Friends on it. So it probably makes sense. Snowmen are fun, and they're, you know, it's a non-religious yet kind of like holiday symbol. So regardless of what faith you do or don't practice, we can all like get along with snowmen. Jennifer says it's bad when the packages travel more than you do. 3 weeks late, that means at least 2 presents a day to unwrap, says Magnum. We can do a big catch up. Is it cold in California? It's cold here in Florida. I mean, for California, it's definitely chilly. I mean, I'm wearing a sweater. I haven't turned the heater on today, but I did all three of those videos yesterday, and I kept meaning to turn on the heat between. And by the time we were done, it was like, what, 1:30, give or take? And it was 64 in here. So it was chilly. Okay. We have tissue. Doesn't feel like there's anything. No, it's just like packing tissue. Perfect. And then we have instructions. Ooh! It says Pretty Little Fabric Bowl by Jean Paccagnan. You guys want to tell me how to pronounce that? You know, by spelling Paccagnan in the comments, and then obviously that'll tell me. Paccagnan. We're gonna go with that. So it's got, I mean, it's like, these are some serious instructions. Like, they go on for pages. It's like a whole, and it's got templates for the different size, the bowl with the different petals. So we've got full instructions, and then they provide us with the Peltex, which is like a really stiff interfacing. It's like almost as thick as fusible fleece, but the stiffness of it like an iron-on interfacing. Laura says, I leave my snowman decor up until the end of January. I agree. 58 in San Antonio. 17 yesterday, says Renee. Nope. 57 now in California, but it's supposed to be up to 74 at 1 p.m. But what part of California, Norma? Because I know, like, when we were up in Northern California this weekend, it was much colder there. Susan says her Missouri Star box wasn't the Advent box, but it was an important order, including rotary blades that she really needed. Yep. Fresh rotary blades are a necessity. Okay. Wrapping a present to mail out, says Patty. Okay, there's also, oh, look at this. Some really pretty little fabrics to use for the bowl. That's a fun project. All right, I'm going to actually tuck it back in the bag so I don't lose any parts of this. Bluey made it to the live. I leave my snow people out until the snow actually melts, usually around March in Minnesota. I mean, if you've got cute decor, why not? Snowmen go with Valentine's Day. I mean, I don't know if they go with Easter, but looks like Tilda fabric. I mean, it could be. It's pretty floral fabric. All right, we're doing this side first, I guess, today. So we're going to do Sallie Tomato. Tilda fabric for sure. Okay. Day 15. Oh, look at that. It's right on top. It's got pretty tape sealing it up on the back. No snow in southern New Mexico, just lots of sand. My mother always took Christmas down after dinner on Christmas Day. Everyone has their own ways. Has a birdie on the clue. I don't know. Oh, Norma says she lives in San Marcos. Okay, so Norma lives really close by me. This says this. Oh, hold on. There's a clue. Yes, I didn't read it. 'Tis the season to eat, drink, and be merry, and this item is just the thing to get you in that celebratory mood. Oh, it's the Sallie Tomato Advent Recipe Book. Salad soups, main dips, sips, and treats. From our family to yours, we wish you a season filled with the warm glow of candlelight, cozy blankets, fuzzy mittens, joyful laughter, boundless creativity, and delicious food. Enjoy the season with recipes gathered from our Sallie Tomato family. Taco salad, oranges and almond salad, popcorn salad, spinach and strawberry salad, cucumber, tomato, avocado salad. They've got pictures of like their bags in here too. Quick arugula salad, tortellini soup, easy ramen chicken soup, German chili, ham and corn chowder, corn casserole, sweet noodle kugel, smothered burritos, pour a pan pizza, 10-minute stir fry for two, slow crack chicken, croque monsieur mac and cheese. I love a mac and cheese. Hoppin' John, mom's green bean casserole, French onion meatloaf, easy chicken spread, beer dip, artichoke salsa, rhubarb cordial, slush, great grandma's banana bread, peanut butter blossoms, chocolate chip cookies. I'm getting hungry. No bake blondies, chocolate chip cookie bars, easy 30-minute Greek yogurt cinnamon rolls. Ooh, I love everything about that. Easy 30-minute Greek yogurt, I mean fine, and cinnamon rolls. No bake cookie dough bars, thumbprint cookies, peppermint pie, Kay's lemon pie, banana cookies. Like half the recipe book feels like it's cookies, which I am not mad at. Crispix and Frito Mix, almond butter quinoa blondies, and pumpkin cookies. How fun is that? Time to open the fudge, says Pat. Recipe's making me hungry. Almost lunchtime. It's lunchtime here. You're making me hungry. Popcorn salad. Add popcorn to bowl. Use fingers to mix. Eat. There's like these videos that have been going around like their shorts on YouTube or on Instagram or like on TikTok where people make candy salad and each person like brings some kind of candy, whether it be like gummy bears or M&Ms or Skittles. I mean, M&Ms, Skittles in the same bowl, I feel like that's sacrilege, but okay. And anyway, they each go up to the bowl individually and they say, my name is Carolina, and they often like admit to something or say that, I don't know, they give some kind of information. And I brought the gummy worms, and then they dump in what they brought to the candy salad. Karen says she's late again. That's okay. We're just glad you made it. And so did Festive Egg made it. My daughter makes delicious blondies. I need her to make some more now. Yes. Thumbs up doesn't show on my screen. So it depends which version of this you're seeing, which is wild that there's two versions. There is but you're able to comment here in the live. So if you're seeing your comments pop up in the live with like everybody else's, and I'm like reading out those comments that you're seeing, that means you're in the live, and like either right down here or right down here, there's spots for reactions. It's like a little circle, and you press that and it brings a pop-up menu, and you can laugh, you can do hearts, you can do thumbs up, you can do celebrations. And I don't know if those count like the regular thumbs up. And then there might be like a regular, I think there is a regular thumbs up for the video, because I'm seeing numbers up here that I don't know if you're seeing, which I can see. Like, we've been going for 26 minutes. There's 100 folks who are here live. Hello, everyone. It's gotten 51 thumbs up. And then this is the dollars is super chats, which sometimes folks give me super chats, and that's really lovely and not at all expected. But I like some live streamers live stream because they're trying to get the super chats. That's not why I'm doing this. So, the power of suggestions, good recipes. Now I need to do some baking. Yep. Okay, so Keisha says that she has a thumbs up at the top here somewhere. I have 3 dots at the top right-hand corner, and it opens a menu. So is your top right here, or is your top right here? I don't know, because I forget, like, because it does the weird non-mirroring thing. Yes. Use the 3 dots at the top to find the thumbs up. There we go. It worked. We got a bunch more thumbs up. Now, I didn't even know where it was. My side of YouTube looks way different than y'all's side of YouTube. All right, we're doing soft squares, and I'm looking for 15. That's 18, 20, 22, 23. This one I know is 25. This one's 24. 19. 15. Found 15. Never noticed the thumbs up at the top. Thanks for letting us know. Yay! LOL, stage right? Is it like house right, stage right? I don't know. All right. How pretty, by the way, are all these bags that they use? There's like different colors and patterns. Oh, lots of people found the thumbs up. Look at that go. I didn't realize that like we weren't thumbs upping because we had no clue where it was. Way to go, YouTube, for hiding it from us. Okay, it is a book, Forever Fabulous Fat Quarter Quilts. And you know what I'm also realizing? We talked about being caught up, but we didn't open... Actually, no, we would do it today because today's Monday. Like, today's Monday's video. It is Tuesday, but we're doing the Monday video. We need to open up Carmons for the week today. I mean, we could say that the week starts on Sunday, but we're going to have weeks that start on Monday because if I'm doing pre-recorded on Sunday, I don't want to open Carmons by myself. I want to open it with all y'all. So Carmons are Monday open. Jacqueline still can't find the thumbs up. Who knows? Okay. Which Advent is this? That's a fun book. This is from Soft Squares. This is the Soft Squares Advent. The book is moderated because it says fat quarter. Yeah, we're not fat shaming here. We love us a fat quarter. Salad and Stitches says in my world weeks start on Monday too. Yeah. But we should look at some of the patterns. Wait, the cover is cute. Let's see. Some really pretty quilts in here. I really like the color variation in that one. It's really pretty. really pretty quilts in here. All right. It's called Forever Fabulous Fat Quarters. It has 9 great designs. And this is from Soft Squares, so I don't know if they have it in stock. But I love a good book of patterns. All right, we're going to go ahead and do Carmons since it is kind of over here. This is my block a month for next year that still is hanging on out over here from last week. Okay. This is week 3. And yep, then we have week 4 in here. I think I'm going to tuck week 4 over here so that we remember it next week on Monday. And then I have an empty box that I can put over there and use for shipping out some cookies. The Flying Goose quilt was pretty. Never heard of Soft Squares before I started watching these lives. I really like the items in their box. I'm going to have to do some shopping on their site. I agree. I met them because of these last year. We had folks in the comments saying, you should do some Soft Squares advent. It's great. And I like enabling folks to you know, go buy all the things. And I also like being able to go buy the things. So I got added to the list for this year. And then I bought it. And the rest is history. Ooh, there's some fun stuff in here. Hold on, we'll let you see what I'm seeing. Let's take a peek. All right, I think I got everything out of there. Okay, this says Believe panel, bumper to bumper. Let's open this up. What is this? This says, may your bobbin always be full. And it feels kind of waxy-ish on the back. So I have a feeling this is a t-shirt transfer that you can put on your t-shirt. Here, maybe if I put it that way. Look at that. Now you can read it. You can't see the colors. But these are the colors. There you go. It says Believe panel, bumper to bumper. Okay. So it's this quilt, which is called bumper to bumper, but instead of having the cars, I bet you there's a different panel. I also, by the way, have a cute little project bag in here, which love project bags. And then we have some fabric to go with that quilt. Cute! Soft Squares 2026 is up now. Oh, if you wanted to get in on the Soft Squares 2026 Advent, they have it on their site already. Okay, we did Soft Squares, we did Carmons. What is this bag over here? Oh, I know what that is. That's not this. Okay, let's move you out of the way so we can get to Missouri Star. Ugh. Okay. Oh, no. We're going to get to Vicky's first. The hoarder of project bags and bins and totes. No. Cannot have too many quilt books. All right, Vicky's day 15. Vicky's day 15. Nice to have a whole project and project bag. Yeah. This is Accessory Pouch by Bloxom's Gardens. I'm going to open up real quick. Soft Squares also has a payment plan for monthly. Oh, that's nice. Because it's not such a big hit if you're paying it little bit by little bit. Okay. I'm going to carefully open this up so I don't lose. Oh, it's like all pre-cut. How nice is that? So that is the shape of the pouch. cute. And then has fabric and a zipper. Lining fabric, outer fabric, that fun Hawaiian print. Much easier to pay a small amount each month. Yep. I know. They'd have really fun like Hawaiian prints and tropical. I think it was last year that we had a Santa fabric that was like Santa in Hawaiian shirts. It was super cute. Meg says like layaway. Yeah, pay a little bit every month and then in December you get your advent. Great pouch. I might be tempted to make that. All right. Oh, Star Day 15 is right there. Easy to find. Pre-cut projects are such a treat. That's lovely fabric. They are pre-cut fabrics. Like you just get to boom, done. All right. Box here, green box. I feel like this might be something that they do, like, because they do the mugs every year and they do the ornaments every year. Or I don't know if every year, but they did the mugs last year. Because I mean, and I know that they've done the mugs before. I don't know if they've done the ornaments before, but I feel like maybe could this be something that they do like annual-ish? Okay, it's a tin. All right, it's like a tin. It's got the logo on top, and it's got a needle here on the side. Okay, so these are the little bobbin things. You pinch these through your bobbin, put your bobbin on top, and then you can put it through your spool so that it matches up your bobbin with your spool. And these are little bobbin clips so that you can keep your bobbin from unwinding when you're not using it. Like if you are putting it in a drawer, or it also keeps them from rolling around. Or if you're using it for like English paper piecing, you want to put it in your bag, but you don't want the bobbin to go everywhere. Oh, this is a different kind of little bobbin clips. Oh my goodness, it just keeps going. We've got different kinds of, so these like really squishy rubber thimbles are grippies to help pull needles through. And then these go around spools to keep the spools from unwinding. So, oh my goodness, so many little goodies. All in this bin. I love to use the tins for my clips. Yeah, it's a cute tin for sure. Oh, haha. Okay, so it has a needle right there. And it has like the white on the top and the bottom. And I was like, is like a double-sided tin? No, it's a spool of thread. It's a tin that, I don't know how well you can see the lines on there, but it's a tin that is a spool of thread. It was packed full. For sure. You mean I'd be the only thing unraveling instead of my bobbins? That's the idea. But maybe like we'd have you not unravel either. That would be good. Okay, let's do our mindful advent and our little cross stitch. Handy and cute. Finally tried making bags, and I like it more than I thought I would. Yay! First of all, I am proud of you for trying something new. And I'm so thrilled that you like making bags. Okay. I like bags because they're less fabric and honestly less commitment than making a full quilt. They're also like, they're so useful. Not that quilts aren't useful, but also like you can't like wear your quilt around, but you do get to like wear a bag around and people go, oh, I love your bag. Quilts, like they stay at houses and people don't get to see them as much. So when you have cute bags, people get to see your cute bags. So I love bags. And they're very giftable. Anyway, you are tired because I feel you would have seen that spool of thread right away on a normal day. I'm pretty exhausted. All right, we got another comment held for review. Lots of goodies in the tin spool. Okay, YouTube. All right, YouTube. The grippy finger covers will be good for hand quilting. Yes. Candy says, would you be able to use the grippy thimbles instead of gloves for free motion quilting? Possibly. It depends how you quilt. So some folks use more like the palm of their hand, so it probably wouldn't be as much for them because they don't use the tips of their fingers. If you're someone who uses the tips of your fingers, you might. I don't use gloves at all when I free motion quilt. I've tried. I just don't love things between me and the fabric. So I'm just not a big user of gloves. I have a lovely pair that my friend Swan gave me, and I never pulled them out. That's how I finally made Project Keeper for cross stitch. The first was so, but the second was really nice, if I do say so myself. Aw. Lunch is over and I have to go back to work. Have fun, guys. Thanks for hanging out, Chris. Okay, today's mindful advent is donate a toy or book. I dropped it, to a local charity. Donate a toy or book to a local charity. I feel like we probably have some things in our house that we've gone through and donated prior to Christmas, so that maybe if they're in, like new condition, they could become Christmas gifts for other folks. Kimberly says she loves Mindful Advent. It's just a reminder to slow down just a little bit and enjoy the season for more than the craziness. Oh, Canesian says, Megan, that's a great idea to make bags for shelter. Just bought your box bag template. Cannot wait to get started. Yay. Quick live stop by while I wait for the family to come out of the shops. So glad for the recordings. All right, Lisa, I hope that they shop quickly. Almost missed it. I will have to watch the beginning later on. That's okay. We're like halfway-ish through. We make kindness bags to hand out on the street. Oh, I love that. Okay, day 15 of our little cross stitch. It's a little angel on blue Aida cloth. How cute is that? Laura says, I have your AccuQuilt die for the box bags. The AccuQuilt die is so nice for box bags, especially if you're doing like cork or leather or vinyl, because it cuts through that thicker material beautifully. So I love that. All right, I think it's time for fudge. And then I have, I think, the little Sandies behind me. I need to remember to open that. These got out of order when it fell over, so. Day 15. This is supposed to go over here. Putting things in the wrong spots. There we go, I fixed it. Day 15. Helen says, gotta get me some fudge. I mean, this fudge advent was definitely not my worst idea. Okay, it's a light colored fudge. Ooh, it definitely has nuts in it. It says, ooh, butter pecan. Now, is it butter pecan or butter pecan? I think when the nuts are just nuts, they're pecans. But when they're in a pie, it becomes pecan pie. But in fudge, I don't know. Is it pecan fudge or pecan fudge? This made me want to order fudge next year. I am an enabler. There should have been a warning label on these videos. No pecan, only pecan. Karen says, it's very good. I got one. Still waiting for the peanut butter or Buckeye fudge. Ooh. I think pronunciation is regional. Pecan. Pecan. I love a good debate about pronunciation. No worries. We have pecan or pecan. Going to make apple pies today for a potluck tomorrow. All right. I might need information about that potluck. I might need to show up. I don't think I'd be able to, but I love the thought of being able to just randomly show up at a potluck. Okay, we have our butter pecan. There's some strong the butterscotch from yesterday, but this is like even strong. I don't know that I love this one. Isn't it like the debate about how to say tomato? I think pretty much everyone in the US says tomato though. I think tomato might be British. So that becomes like an ocean between tomato would be British. But tomato, I'm trying to think of any accent in the US that says tomato. No, I think American is tomato. My husband says pecan because he doesn't like them. Pear pie, never had that. Ooh. Tomato in Australia. That's fair. Australia is much closer to the Queen's English. My dad would say, I don't speak the Queen's English. I speak the King's English. And of course, he'd get the answer of, we don't have a king in America. And he'd say, Elvis. Elvis is the king. I speak Elvis's English. That's the King's English. It's Elvis. All right, today's thread is this really pretty, like I'd call this a crimson even more than a red. And it has also a red spool, which I need to look up. So it's 12 weight. So this is thicker thread. You can still sew with it on a sewing machine. You have to go a little slower. You wouldn't want to use this for piecing. You would use this for top stitching or quilting. And I've definitely used this for top stitching or quilting. 12 weight thread. Not this, obviously, but 12 weight thread. And it looks lovely. I have a Baby Lock Sashiko machine. I have some videos on that if you've never seen the Sashiko machine. And I love using 12 weight thread in the Sashiko machine. I too would love to know the fudge advent name. Okay, so the name of the fudge advent is like, it's America's favorite fudge. I got it off of Etsy. All the links to all of the advents that I'm opening are in the description of every single video. Before I start the video, I name the video. Sometimes I take a photo for the video, sometimes I don't. But I always put in the description. The very thing at the top of the description of the last, I don't know, at least 4 or 5 videos is, hold on, I'm gonna take a sip because my throat. The very first thing is the link to the spreadsheet, because if you're a subscriber, you want to put your information in that spreadsheet, because once I hit 10,000 subscribers, or 10,000, 100, once I hit 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to pick a person, and the shop that they've listed as their favorite local quilt shop is going to be, I'm going to contact that shop and host an event, hopefully at that shop, or if I can't, in that area, to celebrate 100,000 at my cost. I'm not going to put it on the shop, of course, but I want to be able to celebrate 100,000 with quilters. So I'm going to go to a shop. And so if you'd like me to come to your shop, be a subscriber, hit that subscribe button, and then you can go to that link and fill out the form. And if you really, really, really want me to come to your shop, then you have your shop send it out to all of their customers and say, subscribe to Caroline's channel. And there's a high likelihood that she'll come here to our shop. Or a higher likelihood, I should say. Maybe not a high likelihood. That might be inaccurate. A higher likelihood, because the more entries, the more the chance that you'll get picked. So higher likelihood. Yeah. And then below that is the name of every single advent box with the link to getting it. Billy Lou says, I didn't fill out the favorite shop. Karen Henry says, I don't have a local shop. We'd figure that out. Maggie P says, that's very generous of you. I love parties. I love cake. I love parties. I want to be able to throw a party. Getting reconnecting. Oh, YouTube was like, nope for a second. All right. Getting to throw a party at a local quilt shop sounds like the best fun. So, oh, no longer available and doesn't show what it was. I wonder if they're out. Here, I'm gonna hold it up. And if you want to do a screen grab of it and then do like a Google image search, it's Farmhouse Fudge. Let's see. Is there a... Okay. There is a website on here. It's farmhousefudge.store, because the email address is customer service@farmhousefudge.store. Yep. So their website here, farmhousefudge.store. You know it's backwards. Farmhousefudge.store. So not .com, .store. Farmhousefudge.store. Should get you to their shop. And even if they don't have the advents anymore, because I'm sure it's a lot of work to put them all together. And when they're out, they're probably not like remaking all 24 fudges and packing them all up and everything. Yeah. Dawn says, I just ordered a 12-piece box of fudge from them. There you go. Okay. Continuing on, Kylie and the Machine Advent. So glad I'm off today so I can catch these videos. Yay! Glad you're here, Heidi. Going to have to search for a favorite quilt shop. The one in my town is just so-so. I'm sorry. The other thing you could do is if you have a friend in a town that you want an excuse to go visit, and they really love their quilt shop. I mean, I guess you could put their quilt shop, and that way you'd have to go out and visit your friend and their local quilt shop if you were the winner. All right, number 15 is another Naoshi by Kylie and the Machine. And it has this fun flower kind of person stick figure lounging on her side. All right, I see Megan commenting, oh, I love a good red thread. That was for us who were doing the live like a minute ago. She won't actually hear this comment for a little bit, but if you look down at the bottom, there's a bar, and you want to push the bar all the way forward if you are wanting to watch like in real-time live, because otherwise you're kind of watching behind sometimes, like if you pause it or something happens. Okay, well, these are cute. They're like little super bobbins. Come on, focus. You can do it. It's like a super flying girl with a bobbin, and there's like shooting stars. The other is small, but the customer service is fantastic. Like, I mean, if it's we'll figure something out. Like, I believe that things work out the way that they're supposed to. Yep. Super bobbin has arrived. Our super bobbin ones that never run out of thread. Wouldn't that be nice? All right, we're doing day 15 of the mini quilt advent, which is the one that I put together and is sold out. And day 15 is the last day where we get a template, and the rest of the days I'll use the templates that we've collected on the first 15 days. Marcia says, as far as I know, there aren't any fabric stores near me. We have lost 3 quilt shops in the last couple years. This person 2463. I know. That's why I'm like, okay, I'm so adamant about supporting our local quilt shops, because if we don't support them, if we keep buying online instead of going in person and supporting our local quilt shops, they cannot survive and we lose them. And while sometimes there might be a little bit of a better deal on stuff online, and I'm not saying never shop online, and I'm not saying that online fabric stores aren't legit, because I have friends who run online fabric stores and there are some great ones out there. But if we're always shopping online instead of supporting our local quilt shops, we lose a couple really important things. One is I need red thread, right? I've got to finish up a project. I'm out of red thread. Where do I go to just go buy red thread? I mean, Joann's is gone now. Michael's might carry some thread, maybe, depending on your Michael's. I don't know. Like, so when you need like just a thing, I need a fat quarter of, you know, whatever solid, or we lose that. We also, which I think is even more important, we lose that community touch point of, I finished something and I want to show someone. And for a lot of folks, either they live by themselves or whatever, their spouse doesn't get quilting. And it's like, oh, I made this thing. It's like, oh, nice, honey. To be able to go to a local quilt shop and show that off and get that celebration. Also, if you're struggling with a project and you don't understand why it's not working, I can't help you online. Like, there's no possible way. But if you were to go into a local quilt shop and say, I'm struggling with this project, Can you help me? They can look at it with you and go, oh, here's what's going on. And you can get the help you need. Speaking of which, local quilt shops often have classes. And I'm a YouTuber. I share a lot of classes and a lot of stuff on YouTube, and it's a decent way to learn. But the absolute best way to learn is an in-person class. Hands down, no question. In-person classes are invaluable, and if we lose our local quilt shops, we will lose access to those. So, quilt shops, they're a national treasure and they're an endangered species, and I hate that second part, and I want that to go away. So support your local quilt shop, please, please, please. Any of the stuff, any of my notions, ask your local quilt shop, can you special order it for me? Most often they will. If they really won't, okay, fine, order it from me online. But if at all possible, order through a local quilt shop. The prices are set, so I still make money when quilt shops order. You're not taking any money from me. You are putting money into your local economy, in your local community, supporting your local quilt shop, so we will have those quilt shops for years. Because in the long term, and I plan on still being here for a while, I'm only 45. In the long term, having local quilt shops in place is more important than that difference in dollars for me right now, because I'm looking long term. If I was like looking at retiring in the next like 2 to 3 years, then I might, if I wasn't looking at the longevity of the industry, and I was like, when I end, I don't care what happens to the industry after, which is not the way I think. But if I was that kind of person, I might say buy from me, because then I make the most money so I can go retire. But I'm not that kind of person. And also I am in it for the long haul, and that means I need the local quilt shops, and so do you. And when I retire, I want to have the local quilt shops to shop at, so I still need them then. All right, I will get done off my soapbox. Billy says, oops, ordered from your site this morning. That's okay. It's okay. It's allowed. You don't get mad at orders that come in. I mean, it's your money and you get to decide how to spend it. And I'm not going in and questioning every order. Like, do you have a local quilt shop? Are they good people? Like, you're doing what you're doing, and it's fine. But I will continue to encourage you, if you can, to support your local quilt shop. Oh, I love all the local quilt shop love that's in the comments. Okay, so day 15 is a 4-part quarter log cabin. We've had a 2-part and a 3-part, and we have this fun piece, which is our last piece, and it is a 3 3/8 by 1 1/8. This is not a size that you want to cut. That's the finished size, 3 3/8 by 1 1/8 inch rectangle to get that made. Yep. Cynthia says, I love your advent. Can't wait to see what cool idea you have for next year. Me too, because I have no idea what next year's going to be. Because if I make them much bigger, then the advent starts getting more expensive because it's more acrylic. The more acrylic makes for more expensive advents. Part of the reason I've been able to keep the cost down is because they're smaller pieces. Do your templates slide when you cut the fabric? It depends on so many things, the kind of fabric, the way you're cutting. But you can put grippy on the back. My favorite grip is Invisigrip. It's like a sheet that goes on the back. And that will really help with the sliding if you're having issues with sliding. I'm doing the Lord's work and going to my local quilt shop and telling them about your trading cards. Aw, thanks, Megan. I use Hugo Dream Grip. Oh, okay. I don't think I've used that one. It's right, Kimberly. So grip came out GRIO when Kimberly typed it, but I speak fairly decent, like autocorrect / typo. I'm pretty good at it. So, all right. I know I missed some comments in here. Just for fun quilting, Vancouver, Washington is my jam. I'm fortunate to have 4 local quilt shops to choose from. I do as many shop hops as possible to support our local quilt shops. I love shop hops. What a lovely attitude you have about your business and local quilt shops. Thank you. We're all part of the same industry. And while there is like some competition between things, there's some places where it really isn't. And I have a degree in advertising and marketing, and I went back to school for my MBA. So it's not like I'm coming from these ideas from nowhere. I do have some like papers with my name on them from universities to stand on when I talk about these things. So I have to go back to work, unfortunately. Have a great afternoon. Bye, Renee. I'm going to ask my local quilt shop if they carry your projects. You can always ask them, do you do special orders? My stuff is with all the major distributors. So if they're putting in an order with a distributor, they can usually order just like a pattern or a template or a whatever for you. And that way you support them and you still get the products you want. Moved from the West Coast to the East Coast this year. A top priority was a new favorite quilt shop. I think I have it. I love that. Second Sunday of the month and free sewing on Saturday evenings. That's awesome. Kathy's Sew and Vac / Honey Run Quilters is ours in Chico, California. Amazing. I started piece quilting 2.5 years ago. My sit and sew is so better than therapy. The community is the best. Yes. Some millennials, like younger millennials and definitely Gen Z, talk about third spaces. So you have home and you have work, and then having a third space. And quilt shops are the third spaces. So like we have, hopefully you feel comfortable and safe at home. Hopefully you feel comfortable and safe, even though it's work, at work. For folks who don't have work, it might be school. If you're retired, you definitely are looking for that third space because you lost that second space of work. And so what are those third spaces? I mean, third spaces might be coffee shops, might be libraries. Definitely quilt shops are great third spaces. I told my husband to call my local quilt shop to order a glow ruler for a present. Yay. Church can be a third space as well. Absolutely. Thank you, Diane. You're 100% right. Home, work, school, and social. Yeah. Home, work / school, and social. Yes. Better hope postal rates stay in control or online shops will struggle. Some items not worth ordering by the time shipping is added. And that isn't the quilt shop's fault. Yep. Which is why, so when quilt shops order from distributors, the shipping is often included in the price. So they're not paying, like there's like big things like big rolls of batting or like the big cutting mats sometimes have a shipping surcharge on them, but standard items don't generally have a shipping surcharge on them. They're built in the price. So quilt shops are better able to buy from the distributors. Shipping out is another question. Quilt guilds can be a third space. Yep. Agree with Melissa Sullivan. I don't know what Melissa said. Oh, I love all the love for quilt shops. There are a few YouTubers that cater to those who don't have a local quilt shop. Yes. No quilt shop close. No doctor close. Grocery store 25 minutes away. Yeah. Libraries are a great option. Unfortunately, there's a huge emphasis on spending money. Free spaces are dwindling for people to just exist without punishment. That's why young people are online. Belong to 2 quilt groups. One sponsored by the county extension agency. Yay. And guilds, if you can find one, are great places for help and mental support. 100%. Monthly 3-day quilt camp at one of the local firehouses is my third space. Oh, I love that. Going on a family vacation in 2 weeks to Arizona. Local quilt shops are in my plan. Yay. Oh, Rebecca says her local quilt shop even opened a second location here. Oh, I love all this. Okay, got to keep going. Oh, I haven't done the little Sandies. It's behind me. Okay, this is Domesticity, day 15. And because we still have a whole nother video we have to do. Oh my goodness. I am going over on time. Okay, we're going to go quick. Local emphasis is restaurants. Even dress shops are closing. Oh, we've got some cute labels. I don't know if I want to open this, but there's a bunch of different cute labels. Okay, I was able to open it without ripping anything. Oh, almost spilled them. This one says, sewn slow. I know they're backwards. I'm sorry. This one's a fold over label that has a unicorn on it. This one's a cute little heart. Also a little fold over label. This one's, says handmade. I dropped one. It was a 4-leaf clover. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. This one is a little 4-leaf clover. And it says matchy matchy on the back. This one is stripes. This is matchy matchy on the back. Okay, and I'm pretty sure this is a carrot. And this is scissors. Made with like little hexagon dots. How cute is that? There's little hexagon dots. All right, darling labels from Domesticity. All right, we've got our cotton cuts. We've got our dad joke. We've got little Sandies. Oh my. Okay. Good order is the foundation of great things is our top one. Good order. I wonder if these are those like Gudrun Erla label things to label Wonder Clips. That's gonna be my guess. The carrot looks surprised. It does look surprised. That's funny, Keisha. Okay. I was even the brand. It's almost like I know my notions every now and then. Cute. Still a great gift. So good. We got 2 of them. You know what? I feel like that's one of those things that you could have more of. And it would be a good thing. Yes, I will remember the Hanukkah box. It's like here on the shelf. So it is this one right here waiting. So we have our tea. We have our dad joke. We'll do after this. And then we'll do the Hanukkah box. And then we can do our prizes and our winners and our tea. Oh my. Okay, 15. Found it. Day 15. It is a tin. It is clearly a tin of something. Little Sandies. Oh, clean cotton. It is a sage. Oh my gosh, I opened that up. Oh, it smells like a hotel, like a really I would imagine a very luxury hotel smelling like clean sheets that have like been like line dried in the sun. That's a really amazing smelling candle. I can't wait to burn this candle. This is staying with me. Clean cotton from Sage and Pine Candles. Exclusively for Little Sandy's Quilt Shop. Oh. Coconut soy candle, hand poured in Colorado. So I love they have exclusive candles. David's Tea has a Hanukkah box. Oh, good to know. I love wood wicks. Also, they burn slower and cleaner. I did not know that. Good to know. Haha, better than dirty sheets. Yeah, no, thank you. And better than walking into a hotel room and smelling like, no. All right. Dad joke. I didn't forget it. Day 15. Where is day 15? I see 16. I won't be able to find 16 later, but I found it now. Okay, I opened it up. I covered up the answer. It says, keywords ready? I need smell-o-vision. What do you call a blind reindeer with no legs? And I don't know if this is a British joke, but just a reminder that there is British humor in these jokes. What do you call a blind reindeer with no legs? Well, because a blind reindeer was no idea, right? Still no idea. I think Kathy might be right. A sled. That's dark. Oh my gosh. YouTube held one of these comments for review. I'm scared. All right. I don't know if we can say that one. Deer in the headlights. Keisha says, ha ha ha, still no idea. That's one my dad told. Oh, still as in haha, it doesn't move. Oh, now I really get it. Okay. A bobsled. Still no idea. Still no idea. All right. Was it Karen? I think that got it. I think it was Karen. Let me look. No, Kathy. Sorry. Kathy Futch. Send me an email, carolina@carolinamore.com, and eventually I will get all the prizes out and you'll get a sticker back. So just send me an email with your address. All right, we get to open our Hanukkah box. A bobsled. Okay, Hanukkah box. I think we kind of opened it up and peeked before. So this would be what we would, so Hanukkah started Sunday night at sundown. So we would have opened this Monday. I see day 3, day 2, day 4, day 5, day 6. Oh, day 1 is right over here. And it's a Hanukkah box. This one is from quiltandthread.etsy.com. So it's an Etsy shop that's a quilt shop that has a Hanukkah box. This is the Quilty Hanukkah box. Yes, Elaine, it is. A new box. It's the last of the new boxes that we get to open. It sounds like pins or clips, maybe. I don't hear metal as much. So I feel like this is Wonder Clips. Let's find out. And look how cute these are wrapped. Even like ribbon on every single one. Oh, it's wrapped, okay, in 2 layers of tissue. So we had the gold on the outside and we've got like sparkles on the inside. Double tissued it so that, I guess you probably can't, like with 1 layer maybe was afraid you could peek through. So to kind of keep it more secret. Pins, needles, new box, yay, excited. A quilty Hanukkah box. I was excited when I found it. Because that's like really niche. I mean, a Hanukkah box, you might be able to find those. They're not as common as Advents. But then a quilty Hanukkah box, like, of course I was going to get it. Oh, look at how it's in this iridescent bag. It's a nice tin. It's a little tin of clips. How handy is that? I love that. It's really like it's stuffed full too. Like it is full of clips. Clips are always needed. 100%. Use them all the time. Off to a good start with this one. I agree. Great for travel. Yes, to have them in a tin. Never have too many. Okay. We need to pick our top 3 for today. And then we'll get the tea and also pick our winner for today. Okay, we have from Domesticity, we have our darling stack of labels, including the surprise carrot. In our Hanukkah Advent, we have the clips. We have our really terrible dad joke. I don't know how we'll recover from that one. Okay, we have to do our tea still. Gotta organize. Okay, we have our stickers to put on clips. So it's lovely. We got clips and stickers in the same day. We got the last of the templates for the mini quilt Advent. Oh, we already did the Kylie. No, we didn't do the Kylie machine. We'll get to that in a second. Vicky's Fabrics gave us a cute little zipper project. Carmons gave us some fabric, a project bag, a iron-on transfer, and a book. We got another great book. This one, cotton cut. Oh no, my brain. Soft squares. No idea how we will recover. Ooh, Sallie Tomato gave us the recipe book. I got the quilt doodle pad. This one was from Cotton Cuts, I think. We got the tin full of goodies from Missouri Star. We got the gorgeous crimson thread from Aurifil. We got the beautiful angel cross stitch. Got a reminder to donate a toy or book to a local charity. We got the bowl and the third of our frosty friends from Bella Rose, and Stitch Supply gave us some cute fat quarters. Okay. I'm reading through them. Is everyone ready for Christmas? No, we are not. Oh, we got the candle too. Where did, oh, the candle went down here. The candle was good. Thank you for reminding me about the candle. Bella Rose, Missouri Star, and everyone else. That's not 3, okay? We narrow it down to 3, and then all the rest go into other, and then we can vote. Okay, I love the recipe book. I think it was very different. And something that I would definitely use. Just made it to the live. That's right. We're going to be doing another one soon. Because this live is technically yesterday's live. You read that exactly in my tone. It's like I know you. To be fair, I don't think I've met Cynthia in person. But I'm sure that all of us really seriously are just the same person, all of us. 10 for Missouri Star. Oh, this is so hard. Okay. Fat Quarter book was good. Recipe book was good. The tin was good. The Bella Rose project, especially when they gave us the interfacing, was good. And the big pile from Carmons was good. The project from Vicky is also good. It's like 80% of them you pick. Thanks, Norma. Oh, okay. We're going to do Carmons because, I mean, yes, it's for the whole week, but also I'm going to open all at once and it's a lot. It's really good. Okay. So we're going to do Carmons. And then I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 5, and I have to narrow it down to 2. So I have to get rid of 3. All right. The way I store my bobbins, a lot of these are bobbin tools. I'm less likely to use this. So while I think the tin is gorgeous and I think it's great, and so y'all can totally choose other and pick this one, I'm going to take out the Missouri Star because for me personally, probably not. I'm still reading the comments. I've got 4. 50% of these can make it into the final. It's hard. Okay, I'm going to pick the candle because I love the smell, but also I love that Little Sandies like arranged ahead of time with another small business, and all the work that it takes to put something like this together is why I'm going to put it in my top 3. You don't have to pick it as your top 1, but like, I mean, the label literally says exclusively for Little Sandy's Quilt Shop. Like they did the work ahead of time and planned on this. It wasn't like, oh, we need a thing. Let's just throw some candles in there. Like this was, and I mean, it smells amazing too, but I love the work and energy that went into this. So that's going to be number 2. And I've got to pick 1 from, oh, this is so hard. Okay. Bella Rose, recipe book, Fat Quarter. Procrastinating Crafter says, Candle was my choice. Didn't say anything because I felt alone in it. LOL. You were not alone. And even if you are, that's okay. Candle will be calming. I could use some of that. Recipe, Bella Rose. Recipe, Bella Rose. Recipe, Fat Quarter. Recipe. All 3 are great. That's Melissa. We're supposed to be picking one. It's like tied. The candle will give me a migraine. That's okay. I mean, it's not okay that it would give you a migraine, but it's like it does not have to be for you. You are totally allowed to pick a different favorite. The recipe book took work. Okay. Jackie's pushed me over the edge. I mean, I'm not saying that Bella Rose's kit didn't take work, but like the recipe book, it like that, I agree. So we're going to do the recipe book. You can absolutely pick other. I have a feeling that this is one of those days that other is going to have at least a double digit. Pick 4 and the percentage will choose. So YouTube will only let me put 4 in the options. And so I pick 3 and then the 4th one is other. So that if people vehemently disagree with the top 3 that I've picked and they think another one should be the top, that they have the other option to be able to put in the top. So, okay, we're doing Carmons, the recipe book, and the candle. Oh, poor us for seeing so many beautiful options, right? darn it for them making it so difficult for us to try to pick what our favorite of so many favorites is. How dare they? Ugh. Gonna sit over here in my corner and enjoy my presents. Oh, Billy says I have food allergies, so the recipes don't excite me. I can understand that. First world problems of, I gotta pick a favorite present of so many cool presents. By the way, my mug today, it looks blank to y'all. I got this from a holiday gift exchange, like a white elephant one year. And you won't be able to read this because it's backwards. But I love that it faces me, so no one else can see it, but it faces me. And it says, it's official, you're awesome. So every now and then I need a little like, okay, I can do it. I can do it. There's a lot to do, but I can do it. I'm awesome. I can do it. Are you picking these for yourself or, well, I mean, somebody has to pick what the final 3 are. So I'm picking 3, but. And the top 3 are not necessarily the ones that I would keep from all of these. Sometimes they are, though. Oh, you are awesome, Carolina. Thank you. Okay, we gotta pick a winner, and we gotta do our tea for later today, and then we gotta pick a time when I'll be back on, which will be shortly. Because getting caught up on these is gonna feel so good. Okay, let's, wherever it stops, it like kind of scrolls and kind of takes its time. Okay, the winner is Karen Henry 3778. Karen Henry 3778 said MSQC. That was the winning comment. Karen Henry 3778. You win a $50 gift code to my shop. So send me an email at carolina@carolinamore.com, and Karen, we will get that out to you. Tomorrow is going to go so fast for you. All the days are going so fast. Whew. But tomorrow, when I just like, because yesterday I did 3 lives, and then today I'm doing 2 lives, and then tomorrow I'm just going to do 1. It will be like, oh man, we're only doing 1 live today? That's so doable. Loving the opening advent box. Me too. Okay, friends, let me know if I missed anything. We'll hang out for a second because I know you'll help keep me honest, and I appreciate you, and I love that. Oof. I'm tired. But we have orders to get out today. The rest of the Advent, or next year's 2026 Block of the Month calendars will get out today. I'm almost done assembling all the kits. All the fabric has been cut, and the last couple of fabrics are getting folded, so those kits can get assembled, and everyone who's ordered kits, those will go out today. I will be ordering more fabric, and once I get the confirmation that fabric is shipping, and I can verify that I'm getting all the fabric that I'm ordering, then I can list more kits so we can get more of those 2026 kits. You can't ask us and close your eyes. I mean, I can. Okay, what time is the next live? Tea, and what time is the next live? Okay, that is fair. Ask what, so it's 10:25 right now. So we'll do 10:45. We'll just do a quick 15-minute. So 1/4 till the next hour. Oh, Laura says, I love spending time with you. Tea. Yes, tea. We need to do tea. Okay. Link said, I just found your channel and I like it. Welcome, Links. Okay, so it is, so is it 30? So it's 10:25. So it's almost at, so it's in 15 minutes from now. Hold on. No, 20 minutes from now, because a 1/4 till would be 20 minutes from now. I can math. It might take me a couple tries, but I can math. What about the long sleeve shirts? I did not look into the long sleeve shirts. There was not enough time in the day yesterday. Enough time to make the kiddos mac and cheese, for sure. 20 minutes. Tea for 20 minutes from now. Day 16, which would be today's Advent, so we will be caught up. Woohoo! Is Ceylon, Ceylont. I've had Ceylon tea before. I think it was okay. We're gonna find out. I will make that one. I was revolting on the rose, but I will do the Ceylon tea. is the long sleeve tee in your shop. It used to be, I know they've discontinued some shirts, so I don't know. I have to look and see. T-shirts are, they're through a third party, so I design them and then they're print on demand. So I like select what shirts in their shops I want my designs to be available on. And I want to say those long sleeve ones did get discontinued, but they should have something similar. So if I have 30 minutes to sit still, I should be able to figure out how to get more new long sleeve tees in the shop. So I love you not because I won, because you're so nice. Oh, thank you, Karen. I mean, you could be both reasons. All right, friends, make sure that you hit that thumbs up. Apparently, the way you hit that thumbs up is by going into like the 3 dots that are either right here or like right here. And there's a drop down that allows you to do the thumbs up. Links to just about everything is down in the description. And I will see y'all in less than 20 minutes where we come back for our final, or for literally today's Advent unboxing, and we'll be all caught up. All right, see you soon, friends.